All right, how are we doing, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to this episode of A Beginner's Journey. We're on our future maestro. Um, right now he's a journeyman. We just unlocked our journeyman right before I started recording. But video's not about that. I want to try to get an Amarok beat. Like, can we unlock Amarok? Like, can we do that? So let's get our first Amarok battle underway. I think we should do that. Let me jump over here. If we can shut this off real quick. And talk to this dude. Now, I was gonna do Stilcho. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, go defeat some wooden boards and get some board bones. So I was gonna do the Stilcho quest and finish that, and then I realized I didn't have enough AFK hours. And I totally could have had I been paying attention. Alright, let's stop his attacks right here, because I don't want to collect a bunch of those bones. We only need 3. They'll keep dropping for eternity, and they're pretty much useless, aside from this quest. So, okay, those are all done. He says, bring us 25 stones. So we can't do that, but we can go fight Amarok. Now, I can't see how well this is going to go. Let's double check. Yeah, I just applied all our points. So, we shall see. We will see. Let's give it a shot. Just run in there and see what you can do, buddy. That's what we're going to do. Oh, look at that. See, I was worried. I was worried for no reason. For no reason. Alright, now, I want to be able to farm out Amarok for, the slabs. So I don't think we can get enough slabs for the second completion, but we might be able to get some other stuff. You know. I'm hoping for some better drops from him right quick. But this is our quick first Amarok. Hopefully in the next video we'll be able to finish the Stilcho quest line. Where I thought I had like 300, I thought I had like 37,000 and only needed like 5,000 or something like that. I don't know. My math was all dumb. Nonetheless, I was like 20,000 or seconds short, like 5 hours. So we are getting more slabs. I was hoping we'd get more keys, but he didn't drop any keys. And before I burnt through all these, I really should have thought about the the consequences. Because we totally should have gone for this here. So we finally completed that. So we got that done. Reached the boss room. All right. We got 25 achievements. Here, this is what I was going to say. We could have the first 5 times defeat him. That first one didn't count. If I thought about it, we could have come back and collected 2 achievements. So I need to get it 5 more times so we can start getting Amarok armor. And that's what I want to start building up on for our entry into World 2. So that's kind of what I'm working on. That's why I wanted to get Amarok. Now I can walk my other characters and try to collect them bones to get more keys. And see if I can collect enough slabs to where we can complete that second part and kind of maximize our keys we can collect every day to see how fast we can get our Amarok armor built. We still have several quests to finish before we move on to World 2. But Stilcho is next, and that's what we're working on. And we got the Shroom Dude, and we got Crunk, and the Tiki Dude. I thought we did a picnic basket once already. I could have swore we did a picnic basket. I'm not sure why we don't have that, but I'm definitely gonna snag these bags right here. And the rest of this, I'm just gonna throw in our storage chest after I sell this mage's robe. We don't have any mages, so keeping this is useless. And we want to keep our stones there. We're gonna need one of them to open World 2. But like I wanted to do from the beginning, we changed a lot of this series, but I'm gonna stick to my guns on finishing everything in World 1 before moving on to World 2. So we'll just collect those little gems until we get World 1 done. And then we'll push forward. We'll push forward. I do want to unlock this, even though it doesn't make any sense. I'm not putting any statues in on anything but my first character until we unlock gold. That way our first guy is like, he's gonna have all the buffs. Then when we go gold, then everybody would have this. Otherwise, we get more overall later by just doing them on one right now. So, okay, I wanted to see if I had a pet to claim. I think I did it yesterday, and we got Bloke. We got young Bloke. I don't know what to do with him now. We are only like 6 minutes into the video, so I think, maybe start. Let's jump over to the picnic basket and see what he's asking for. We might be able to do that with what we have in storage. And that'll at least kind of complete one more quest line while we're doing something. So we'll do the picnic stowaway. I thought I've done it before because we needed it to unlock the peanuts. Alright, so craft the orange shirt. Now he never takes it, so what I've been doing is just, I know I have an orange shirt in here. There we go. Kill frogs for mustard and ketchup. Okay. So we can go back here and put our orange shirt back in. So there's enough mustard and ketchup. Kill mushrooms. Okay, that should be easy. Come on. Shoot the mushrooms, dude. Did we get them? Okay. I'm like, come on, dude. Alright, come back in 24 hours. So we started Picnic Stowaway, and we completed Amarok. So I'm not sure how much more to go into this without having, like, a super over-informative title. We probably could run this through, too, just so we can, open up more Coliseum tickets. It's always, no, bro. No, bro. Over here. He's over here. Okay. Like, what were you doing, bro? Don't think I won't recognize you on your other characters. Alright, so we've kind of completed all of that. We still have like no gear, which is kind of boo-boo. We could grab some give up on life pants and this shirt. Why not? You know? And how about a green bandana? I mean, sure. I don't see why not. All we're going to see is the bandana anywho. And we really don't need any of these stats. I don't think we need any of these. Defense and agility is not helping us any. Wisdom and defense, I mean, only thing we're benefiting is from the defense, so not that big of a whoop. So, whoop-dee-do. All right, let's go ahead and throw this stuff into storage. And, kind of think that's about a wrap for what we have to do. I don't know what these do. Could any of these help us? Basic attack speed? Okay. Agility and defense, defense and movement speed, defense and strength. I think I'm going to take the 1% movement speed. And then there's some more defense. We might as well grab some more defense, right? I think so. I think so. So let's throw this ring on. We have one ring. And then these two keychains will help us out a little bit. Just a little bit. And I think if we go back to town right quick, we should be able to buy this ring. Yeah. This is another, it's 3 strengths, but 20% boss damage. And that's really what I want to utilize that ring for, is that extra boss damage. I can't switch pages there. Okay. So, a little bit more defense, more boss damage. Huge difference. Huge difference, I think. So, yeah. I don't know where to farm this dude. I think I'm going to come down. Let's throw him for now into slimes. Try to unlock the tree. We'll leave him to do here. And then our other dude here, we've been leaving him here to farm these, hot dogs. You know, because, we need a gang load of them. So, I think, before I forget, I want to go up this rope here. Up that rope there. And I do want to buy a couple things from this dude here. The main is these 1,200 hot dogs. Because we need to make a lot of peanuts. And I'm just going to buy hot dogs where we can. Just to make sure we have enough. Now, what does this necklace do? You know what? I'm gonna rock that. And then we want one of these two. Trying to stack up on those. These are World 2 things. And I think some of our characters still need this bag. I don't think they do. But we're going to double check on that. Now that's more stats. I'm going to put that in our inventory. Because I have that necklace on there, I'm just going to throw all this in our inventory. So we are running out of space here, so let's not go too willy-dilly. Now that we did all that, I want to collect a few more bones. And I don't know if that's going to give us more Amarok fights. I think we'll still have more keys. I really think we will. But I want to try to get this dude up to the journeyman. So we're still farming a bunch of gold. As best as we can with what we have. I think that's enough bones. Yeah, that's enough bones. We're just going to end up selling them anyway. See if we get more keys. If we get more keys, we can try to defeat Amarok 5 more times for that other we did get 6 more keys. Alright, so we should be just as easy with this dude, I would think. But he's just gonna punch him. Let's see if we can get our 5 Amarok kills. And we have 6 keys. I think the next quest actually is kill him with boxing gloves. So we're gonna make sure we only get the 5 here. And we did get another key. It's like, don't step on me. Alright, no more keys that time. So 4. That's our 3rd attack, right? And of course I don't have the task board unlocked on this character, so we're straight out of that idea. I think this is 5. No, one more is 5. Because we had 6 and we picked up 1 key. So we should have 2 keys. So far so good. Okay, there's another key too. So that's going to help us out in the long run. Alright, let's throw all of this in here. How many slabs did we get? 18? Alright, we still don't have 25, but I think if we go back to town. Amarok. Come on. I don't think we have to go there, actually. Alright. I guess I have to go up there before I can open it in our codex. What a wreck. Alright, so, beat him 5 times. With boxing gloves. So let's wreck him real quick with just boxing gloves. We have our boxing gloves on. Damn. He's like, one shot killer. Okay, pick it up. Now we can fill it here. Alright, we gotta try to kill Amarok without taking any damage in 2 shots, 2 kills. So far, so good. Bam. Good job, little dude. First, second, third, and fourth in that order. Okay, so we should have shoes, pants, torso, and then the helmet when we get a couple more keys. So we got 3 of the 5 Amaroks pieces unlocked. So super good for us. And I'm gonna throw him right back out here. This is Punch Man Tat. Like, bam, bam. All right, and then I'm just gonna have him grind this out. We'll leave that robe in there for now. So he's gonna go back here to collect in hot dogs. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Okay, yeah. So that's the last of our episode here. We'll see everybody next time, and y'all stay awesome.